This is a Wang Series 300 electronic calculator. It's the trigonometry option, has scientific functions built into the keyboard. It's a 360 KT model made in 1967. I bought this calculator on a whim. It was broken, thinking it was a blown fuse or a power supply or something easy like that. So I got it at home. And it turns out I ended up spending over 150 hours over a 6-month period getting it to work. I replaced a few components and such, but one particular problem was dynamic, and it was not just a component, but it was a system, and it required some extensive troubleshooting and a lot of luck. Anyway, this it's transistorized. It has no chips. It has over 500 transistors and around 1,500 diodes or so spread across 25 cards like this. These are transistor and diode array cards. They, fortunately for me, they are not gold. They're tin traced. Because of that, I was able to eventually find a spare that a gold salvage guy had collected. He didn't need it. It wasn't worth anything to him, so he gave me the board for 10 bucks, and I was ready to go. Just got it working a few days ago. Anyway, let me show the inside of this thing for my radio friends. Here are the cards. You can see this similar to today's PCs in that they slide into a back plane. There are 22 of them, I think, here, and another 3 or 4 inside the calculator unit. This unit here, the suitcase unit, it does all the basic functions like subtraction, addition, division, multiplication, and square root, and the exponentials. All the scientific functions, the trigonometry functions, are actually macro key sequences. They're built into a diode array on this keyboard unit, and they're sent as sequences. There are about 150 or so sequences for each one, the calculations, and it's the keyboard that sends those serially to that, and eventually an answer will pop back up on that. So the specific options of what the calculator can do is built into the keyboard unit. There were about 5 different options, one of them being finance and such. And the same basic suitcase unit is used for all of them. I posted this video because some buddies of mine, a forum on the Antiques Radio, are interested in it, and they wanted to see it. So here it is, and one has his own calculator similar to this one. It isn't working, and he would like to see what one looks like when it is working. Let me show you some functions on it. I hope that it's of use to other people also. This has been an interesting project, and well, I'm done. I'm ready to take on something else. All right, let me do some basic math, like 5 plus 5. There's 10. Let me do multiplication. It's kind of funky how this thing works. 55, enter, 4 times, and 220. There's the decimal point just flashed. Let me do a square, 57, and square root of 16. And let me clear it out. I'll do a sine of 90 degrees. This is what I like. This isn't exactly a speed demon. It'll take its time. 1. Let me do an inverse sine. And that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully this will help someone else restore one of these. These should be salvaged and not thrown away. There aren't very many.